Hello, good evening. I'm Anne again. So for today, I'm going to share to you my opinion again for another quote by a famous business magnate named Bill Gates. Of course, who would not know him, right? He was the wealthiest person in the whole wide world, according to Forbes magazine. But then he's the second next to Bezos, the owner of Amazon. So, anyway, this is his quote. Effective philanthropy requires a lot of time and creativity, the same kind of focus and skills that building a business requires. So, of course, effective philanthropy. Philanthropy, as we know, the way we help, we give back to the community. When a person would be actually successful in terms of monetary funds, they are most likely to be drawn to giving back to the community. Sorry, this is my dog. So and then we would be attracted usually if you are really that successful, you have that successful mindset. You get to know a lot of people and drawn to people who are, um, who likes to give back to the community. As for him, he said that it requires a lot of time and creativity. So, time and creativity. So, it just makes me ask, why would we need a lot of time and creativity? Because time and creativity is necessary for us to make it more a long lasting type of philanthropy. For example, uh, feeding the poor. So you can just save them for that day, but then you couldn't save them for the next few days. They will still experience the same type of hunger. So if I would be asked, I would do to use using time and creativity. Try to, I would most likely introduce a life, um, um, what's the word? Something that would help them survive every day. Livelihood program, to be exact. A livelihood program, maybe like knitting or, sculpture or making paroles or, Christmas or doing Christmas carol or whatever that is. Other than that, so sewing, those kind of stuff. So those are, something creative and it takes time. We need to gather a lot of people, a lot of volunteers to help us, and even maybe you can pay some of your employees and include them to your philanthropic activity. So you would be able to help them as well with, in terms of, like, for example, you wouldn't know. You would be helping them in terms of, um, what's that? You would be able to help them overcome their depression. You wouldn't know they will be depressed. Um, I've heard this quote that when you are depressed, don't look up, look down. Don't look up on those people that are doing well than your state. So you have to look down, like, oh, there are still people who are more pitiful than my situation. That's when you realize that I still have something to be thankful for, right? So yeah, I hope you would be able to find that time and creativity that you need to have an effective philanthropy, especially when you are in the stage of self fulfillment. This is about self fulfillment generally. So, yeah, building, just like building a business, it also requires a lot of time and creativity. So, that's according to Bill Gates. Anyway, thank you so much for your time. Thank you for listening. And yeah, actually, this is one of the material from Bizmate's lessons. So I hope you could, watch or I mean enroll at Miss Mates if you want. If I have some Japanese students listening to me right now, there are a lot of success stories about business magnets. So you can read that and discuss it with your teachers up in there. So yeah, enroll now. This is not a paid ad or whatever. It's just an introduction just to give them a credit for what I've been doing. Anyway, I hope I have enlightened your mind a bit for now. Thank you so much for your time for listening. Bye.